Cisco is probably the last company that you'd expect to find here at GDC, the Game Developer Conference. But Jerry Bush here is going to tell us why I'm wrong about that assumption. Jerry?
Sure. I work inside a group at Cisco called Learning at Cisco, and our primary objective is to run the Cisco certification programs, which is an IT certification program that's available all over the world. And we have a lot of things to help supplement people who are preparing to be Cisco certified. And one of the sites that we have is called the Cisco Learning Network, which is arguably one of the largest social learning networks in the world. And people that are preparing to go and take an examination so that they can receive one of our Cisco certifications will come here, and we offer a lot of different ways that they can prepare. There's practice exams, there's online learning, and one of the things that we put on there was learning games. We got into the learning game business a few years ago, and the idea being that people who are preparing like lots of different ways to help them, and one of the ways is by playing these learning games. And I call them learning games because the purpose of our games is that you play the game to learn. And while we have we have a quiz game that helps practice what you've already learned, we also have games that actually teach you. And probably the most successful is the Cisco binary game. One of the skills that a network administrator, somebody who's running a network, needs to have is they need to understand the binary number system, which is ones and zeros. And so the very first game that I was involved with was the Cisco binary game, which the only real prerequisite skill is just to understand basic math. And then as you play the game, it teaches you the binary number system so that you can be given a binary number and convert it into a regular decimal number. Well, we put this game out on an external site, and it's been played all over the world. It sits on game sites, educational sites. We also use it internally at the Cisco Learning Network, and we've also put it on CDs and made it available in other ways. And so about a year ago, we decided that we wanted to move a lot of our training offerings into a mobile platform, and so we started what was called the M-Learning, Cisco's M-Learning, where you can download a player for your device that will then allow you to play various learning offerings that we've created for the mobile devices. And so this, in the last week or two, we are launching our first mobile game app. And we chose the binary game because it's been the most successful one. And it also works really well on mobile devices. And so that is now offered if you go to the iTunes store or to the Android market, you can go in there, and it's a free application. So you can go down there and download it for free and put this great little game on your mobile device.
Fantastic. So at the Game Developer Conference here this week, have you found many developers who are interested in working with Cisco on creating new learning games?
I haven't really been here so much to meet them as to just kind of connect up with what's happening in the game world. I have actually been attending the Serious Game Summit, and here is a group of individuals who have created and are creating games for serious purposes, one of which is education. So I'm more here to get continued education myself about what's happening in the game world and game development, because we're continuing to look at games as a way to deliver training.
What's the most interesting thing that you've heard, or the most interesting facts that you've come across at the Serious Game Summit so far?
Probably learning about gamification. Gamification is when you don't simply make a game, but you take something like, let's say, a website, and you use gaming elements to make the site more interesting, to make it more motivational for people to come and play the game.
Great. Well, thank you so much for sharing that with us, and we look forward to playing some more binary games with you guys.
Absolutely. Just the simplest way to find us is to go to Google and either type in Cisco binary game. That'll take you right to the online version, and it's got links right into our apps. And you can also type in Cisco Learning Network, where you can go and explore the Cisco Learning Network, where we have our games arcade.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.